So how does it work? It looks real similar to Gail's operation, and we pilfered from Wayne. I've only talked to Wayne once on the phone, but basically Winston-Salem came up with the name Feed the Bin, and we weren't creative enough to do anything different, and we said, yeah, that's a good idea. And I think that's what recyclers do, is you borrow from other people. We recycled their idea. My understanding is we trade them 2 40-yard roll-offs for the name, and I wasn't here, but I think that's how it went down, and we borrowed the name Feed the Bin. So Feed the Bin is the name of the program, and we basically use a curbside 14-gallon bin, put it in every classroom. We only have one size. We put it in every classroom, every teacher work area, mobile unit, anywhere the school wants to. If you call up and say, I want 300 of these, we're going to deliver it to you. And in some of our schools, that's maybe the number they have in operation. So it's there for students to use. And again, it's the convenience factor that Gail talked about. We've produced educational materials on 2 levels. One is maybe a kindergarten through 2 level that's based on pictures, and the other one is based on text for older kids. Although I was in my 5th grader's class at the end of last year at his graduation, and this is the one he had up there, so I don't know what that says, but so we try to put these signs on every bin to show people what they can recycle. And again, I have some of these if anyone's interested. So we use roll carts. We roll them through the school. Again, students do, and I'd say 90% of our schools, students are the ones doing collection. They roll the cart once a week through the school. They empty every bin. They roll the carts are stored outside so it doesn't take up space and it's not a fire issue with the fire marshal as far as impending egress from the building. So we roll the carts outside, and once a week our contractor, that truck right there is from a contractor in Raleigh. It's dedicated solely to mixed paper collection. It runs 4 days a week for us, and what he does with it the other day is not really my business. We pay him to pick up our facilities 4 days a week, once per school per week, all for the whole year, 52 weeks a year. And again, we have year-round schools, and even if we don't, we still pick up there just to try to keep consistency. So we recycled about 1.3 million pounds of paper in 06-07, which comes out to about 10 pounds a person. I think the average is, I think we should aim higher than 2 pounds. And anyway, I think Wayne decimated that number also. So anyway, that's the kind of numbers that we did last year. There was an existing can and bottle mixed container recycling program in the schools. We piggybacked with that, and we incorporated our educational message with this program, because when people see recycling, they're not going to decipher, oh, you run that program and you run that program. No. The bin's overflowing, or it's not convenient enough, I just want to call someone. So we field the calls on these bins overflowing, or service questions, or increased service, or whatever it might be. Additionally, Wake County recycles polystyrene trays, which I don't recommend. It's incredibly expensive, and in my personal opinion, not worth it. I would invest that money in diverting the waste stream somewhere else. But Wake County does recycle trays, and they get picked up 5 days a week at elementary schools for these materials, cans, bottles, and trays, which is, it's ridiculous in my opinion. So we recycled another 300,000 pounds of material there. The education is the key to our program, again, as far as I said, and I don't mean education to tell you how to recycle. It's the bigger picture of being an environmental steward and how that fits in, and also fitting into the standard course of study, which is actually very easy with the material we have to deliver. Folks that work for me did 233 presentations directly to 34,000 students last year in full school assemblies or classroom presentations. And we've done about 500 presentations in the life of the program to more than 78,000 students. We do a couple special events. We have developed our own curriculum. We do teacher training. We did 2 last year, and due to response, we're doing 4 teacher trainings this coming year based on the curriculum that we've developed. We also developed something we call the Compost Carnival, where we build a trailer that takes active compost out to schools. Kids love to interact with it. We show them that active compost is hot and explain why. Talk about soil properties, and it's based only on 3rd and 6th grade because that's when they're supposed to learn it. So we're actually in the process of building a trailer right now that's kind of, wrapped in the graphics, and it's going to be a mobile compost soil property education unit. So there's some special programs, very hands-on. It went over big with the kids. So, in summary, we have a very strong partnership with schools, and in a county as big as ours, it's multiple departments within the school that we have to interact with. 3, 4, 5 different areas, multiple people to make this happen. We're a long ways down the road, so it's significantly easier now than it has been. We have integrated operations education. I've seen a lot of really successful school programs that do a great job of operations and a lot that do a great job in education, and I think you got to meld both of them together to ultimately be successful. And I've seen that on the college level too, where we do a great job of telling people what to do, don't provide enough collection, or we collect like crazy, but ultimately we lose because we didn't tell people what to do or how to do it properly. Student ownership in the program through service learning. Service learning is a buzzword. It's becoming inculcated from K to college. It's something that people are very interested in, and you can tie this directly into it is a service learning application. We recycled about 3 million pounds to date, and if anyone would like more information, I'm going to be here for the rest of the day. And here's our contact information. I appreciate your time.